Hello everyone and welcome back to a new episode of Kenshi featuring Vivia the Headhunter. I apologize for the delay of this episode. Actually, last weekend I recorded an hour-long episode only to find myself left with a recording with no audio at all. And I was really frustrated because it was my very own fault. I forgot to set a little hook on a setting of my capturing software, and it didn't record audio at all. So I apologize for that. And as I said in my previous episode, if you may remember, I've lost a lot of video material due to moving my office. So, as I said, Vivia has grown a bit in the meantime, and here we are now. So just to show you what has changed on her since the last time. Our strength is up at 32, our toughness is up at 46, dexterity is 34, our skill at katanas is at 35, sabers and hackers at 1. I have never used such weapons. Our heavy weapons has increased to 15, and the reason for that I'll show you in a minute. Our melee attack skill has increased to 37. Our melee defense skill has increased to 35. Our thievery skill is at 16 due to our outbreak seen back a few weeks ago. Athletics is 82, field medic is 30, engineer 58, weaponsmith 0. I haven't done much of smithing. Science is pretty high at 79, and the reason for that, as I said before, I have researched pretty much everything there is to research without blueprints, and laboring due to building some research benches as well as testing out some little things off camera is at 33. Okay, so now here we are, and by the time I record this episode, it's been only a few minutes after there was a new update to Kenshi. We are now playing version 0.64, and there, as I can see right now, there have been some new features that weren't even mentioned in the patch notes, as it seems. Main feature of this update was turrets. Actually, crossbow turrets. I have no idea how they look and how they work, and by what I read, I'm not even able to build them. Actually, I need to research them first, and right now I see this incredible night sky full of stars, and that's obviously a new addition to this patch. And it seems there's also some kind of space nebula in this area. It really looks incredible. Overall, it feels like the graphics have been upgraded to some extent. If you paid attention before, while it was daytime, you may have noticed the background looks quite different. But I'm sure due to this episode we will have a chance to look at that specifically. Okay, so here we are now, and I have started an outpost there, and in last week's episode, which got scrapped due to no audio at all, I started building my own outpost in the vicinity of Catan, which should officially now bear the name of Capan, if I remember correctly, because Catan, as many of you may know, is a very popular board tabletop game, and it seems like Chris has changed the name of this city in order to not get in conflict with that board game. So, although it seems on the map the city still is named Catan, however, when I hover the mouse over the city, as you can see in the info box on the top left, it's named Capan. So that's one of the changes as well. Okay, last weekend, as you have no chance to see, unfortunately, I ran over to Brink to get myself some more building materials in order to upgrade my outpost. So let's head over there, and I'd like to show you what I've done so far. It's not too much. Let's speed up time, and it looks really awesome. Look at the night sky actually moving with time. Maybe stop for a moment. I really want to show this to you. Look at that. So awesome. Actually moving night sky with stars. Really awesome. Chris, if you ever watch this video, you do such a great job with this game. Really. Okay, so what have we here? We have some dust bandits, and let's close in and let's see in what mood they are. If they're going to attack us, or if they're gonna leave us alone. Wow, look at that. Look at the moon. Look at that. Awesome. Such a nice addition. I'm amazed. I'm blown away. All this hasn't been mentioned in the update notes. So it's really a first time for me as well, and look at that. Look at the sky. So awesome. It was mentioned there has been a new sky model implemented, but that was pretty much all. And I had no idea of all these beautiful additions to this game. So awesome. Okay, so let's see. It seems they have their swords drawn, so it seems they really want to mess with me. So let's see how we do in this battle. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dust bandits, and oh my god, I'm already down. And it's kind of funny. It feels like most of them really are going for my stomach. This is pretty much the attribute that causes most of my knockdowns for whatever reason. Okay, so we're up, and it's interesting. In the patch notes mentioned some tweaks for collision boxes of swords and as such, and that would ultimately end in more hits and less misses. Obviously, this also applies to the enemy, because before I really was able to take so much more hits before going down. Okay, as I mentioned before, it feels like the graphics have been updated. It seems like we have much more atmospheric effects. As you can see, mountains in the distance look much more covered in haze or fog, or whatever you want to call it. And in my opinion, it really looks so much better than ever before. I also have the feeling that it adds much to the feeling of depth. I can explain actually, but everything feels much more three-dimensional or more layered. It seems we have much more feeling of depth now, and for distance actually, and I really love the changes. Also, it seems shadows are now enabled by default, because previously I'm pretty sure that I have disabled shadows, and now there you go. So whatever issues there were before with shadows, it seems like they have been ironed out, as shadows are now enabled. So there's Kapan, as it's named by now, and our outpost is pretty much in the vicinity of this city, as you can see in a minute. Let's head that way. It's a little shortcut. In the map there's this little box. It looks like some kind of an info box, and I have no idea what it's good for. It wasn't there before. Maybe we will find out. Okay, so as you can see there in the distance, this is Stone Mine 9. It's pretty much the most advanced stone mine you can build at the moment. The idea for me, as I probably have mentioned before, was to really go for automation. Since I'm playing solo, I need my facilities. I need facilities that pretty much work on their own without me paying attention. So it was a high priority for me to really boost up research into automated resource production. And as we arrive, we have visitors, quite a bunch actually, and it seems like we have some dust bandits there. Does he have a bounty? 5,000 cats, which is a great opportunity actually for us to gain some money, which we actually really need to set up our outpost. As you can see, I decided to build in the vicinity of Kapan for some reasons. One obvious reason is in situations like this. Right, time to die then. When I get okay, that's rather quick. I wanted to say situations like this when I get raided by bandits, that I have the chance to head to that city and get some help, which didn't obviously paid out too well actually. I have to adapt to some game changes, it seems. I die much quicker than I did before. In the episode I recorded last weekend, I was able to stand against six, yeah, that matches 6 dust bandits on my own, and knock them down. And now, after the update, it takes a few seconds for me to get knocked out. So we have to adapt actually to the new mechanics, as it seems. Okay, however, while I am regenerating myself there, as you can see, all I did actually was building a stone mine. I have no power, I have no stone processor or whatever, so we are still at the very beginning of our outpost. So I actually planned now to build a stone processor with, or at least start to build with the materials I purchased over at Brink. So let's do this. The mining, we should have the stone processor 5, which says the most advanced stone processor around. It's completely automated and doesn't need any workers, and that's really what I am looking for my solo run with Vivia, so I then don't have to stand there and watch the process of creating building materials, right? Okay, so let's see. It needs a lot of building materials. Actually, it needs 15, and that's so much more than we have. We have 6, 12, 18, 19, 20, not even the half, not even 50% of what we need. But it's a start. And honestly, I can live with the fact that I haven't gone much farther than that, because I really wanted to show you how I built my outpost in this solo run. So our finances ain't looking too good at all, so we might really venture out to collect some more bounties in order to be able to buy ourselves some more building materials. And let me speed up time a bit. Vivia is a very bad engineer. She is so slow at building things because I really haven't built anything before. Not much actually. I'm sure we will be building faster after we have finished our outpost. Okay, so while Vivia builds that stone processor, let me explain some more reasons for settling in the vicinity of Kapan. As I said before, we are pretty near to a major town, so if we get raided by a bunch of bandits and things go bad, we might have a chance to run over and get ourselves some help from the city guards. That's one reason. Another reason is, of course, that we don't have to travel at a very long distance to buy building materials, or maybe later to sell products that we produce. And specifically, Catan has a police station with several prisoner cages. I think there are 5. so we don't have to wait for police officers to get rid of our bounties before we can turn in another one. That was pretty much the most important reason for me to decide to settle outside of Catan, or Capan as it's named now, specifically. And maybe there are changes to for some caravans to visit us. I don't know. It's actually in my book. This is a major city. Maybe there are chances to set up a shop and sell some of our stuff. Who knows? So as you can see, Hyvia is still building that stone processor. Meanwhile, let's have a look at the new visuals of Kenshi 0.64. So awesome. It's really, really awesome. You really see now atmospheric effects taking place in the distance. New sky looks incredible. So Chris, if you ever see this, thank you very much. Okay, another thing that I wanted to mention, Segef over at FrontLineTactic is running a not a competition, but he contacted Christopher Hunt of Lo-Fi Games, developer of Kenshi, and we managed to receive a key for Kenshi to give away. So if you don't own Kenshi yet and you wanna own it, I think now it's best time to head over to Segef's YouTube channel and apply for his contest. And he explains how to apply in his episode number 17. So I highly recommend actually I recommend to watch every episode, but if you really want to apply for the Kenshi giveaway, watch episode 17, as he explains what you need to do to apply for the chance to get a code for Kenshi. So with that said, we've just finished building that stone processor. What I wanted to say, I'm gonna mention this contest in the notes below and provide a link to Segef's channel for that reason. Okay, so let's see if we can buy some more building materials for our stone processor. I think if nothing has changed too much, yep, there we go. There's the store for building materials. So, Vivian, come on. Hall. That's a new. That's new. Oh, I have no idea what that does. Loot. Okay, open our bag and let's see how much more building materials we can actually purchase with what little money we have left. And we are pretty much broke now with 45 cats left. So let's see what we can do with that. And I have set time to maximum acceleration, because if I wouldn't, as you can see, although she has become very fast in running with a backpack, it still takes some time to get to our destination, so bear with me as I accelerate through certain stages in my videos. And there we are, and let's see how she does, how far we come with these materials. Okay, we have applied them, and now let's see, we are at 39 of 50, so still 11 more to go, and we can't afford that, so we need to venture out in the desert to find another bounty. And I think I don't want to bore you too much, so let's cut it here and continue in the next episode when we finish the stone processor and find ourselves some income in order to build our outpost further on. Thank you so much for your patience, and also thank you so much for watching this episode. I'll include links to Segef's YouTube channel if you want to apply for his contest to win a free copy of Kenshi, actually. Head over there, watch episode 17 of his playthrough Kenshi, where he explains how to apply. I wish you good luck and keep on gaming. Until next time, thanks for watching.